Don't get me wrong, I love making helmets, but recently I've really wanted to make lightsabers. I've started a small collection, but I need to add more.
More did you say?
Some of these have come from Galaxy's Edge over in Disneyland, some have come from online shops, and some I've made myself, and that's what I'm focusing on today. Let me get them down. Got the Sabine red one over here. And I think I've got Baylan. There we go. Little Baylan skull. Let me get these babies turned on. There we go. So these are the three that I've made so far. The first one I ever made was the Baylan skull one. That's pretty good. I actually lied. I actually have made 4. The fourth one was actually this Shin one, but the threads broke on the top and I've got to figure out how to either make a new one or fix this one. I don't know. Then we've got Sabine. There's the Sabine Ren one. Pretty nice if you ask me. Yeah. Wait a second. How'd I get it? There we go. That twisting stuff. Crazy. Now the ones I just showed you, they have a core inside of them that I got from AliExpress and from TXQ or TQX. I don't know those last 2 letters, I gotta switch them. But these ones, they actually have a Neopixel core. That's why it's able to actually look pretty dope like that. As opposed to the baselit cores. It's just basically a glorified flashlight. And with those, same with the blades, AliExpress, you get the appropriate blade for it, and you got yourself a lightsaber. So here are 3 tips when making your own lightsaber. Tip number 1, make sure your lightsaber model actually is hollow, so you can fit your lightsaber core inside. Tip number 3, that was a Lego. Make sure your lightsaber comes in separate components, so it's easier to get this lightsaber core in and out if you need. This means your lightsaber model needs to have some fancy attachments. Just like the top of this Cane and Jarrus one twists and locks into place, while the bottom is snug through tension. And it stays like that. Now I recently started 3D modeling my own Stellan Geos lightsaber through a lot of trial and error, as you can see, because the ones at Disney sold out.
Seem to be made to suffer. It's our lot in life.
And I'm not paying $500 to buy one online. I'm gonna make my own. And so I had to get creative. Step 1 is I made sure it was hollow, right? I made sure that the lightsaber core is able to fit through it. And tip number 2, I was able to make sure that I've got removable parts so that I can actually get it out easier. The print actually failed. I had it sitting on my printer bed like this and it fell in the middle of the night. Tragic story. But the base is good. And you can kind of see the attachment tech I was kind of introducing to it. So we've got those 4 little extrusions that slide into corresponding cuts into this end, into the hilt end. Let's see if I can line it up. There we go. So it slides in, but that's not going to be enough. So I also have corresponding grooves that go sideways so I can lock it in and it won't come out. I've got some test prints of this one, and I kind of made my own fidget toy by doing this, but there you go. I've got the 4 grooves on that one, kind of see on the edges, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well, but I've got the appropriate groove, the line to cut through it with that little side groove so it locks into place, and a little fun and twist, and now you're good. You're set. I've been playing with this non-stop. It's now a fidget toy, so if you want this, let me know. And last but not least, tip number 3 is make sure your lightsaber model includes holes for your core buttons. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to use it very well. Let me show you on my Sabine Ren over here. There you go. I've got a hole for the button, I've got a hole for the charging port, and I've got 2 holes for the screws so that this core doesn't slip and slide around. And you're able to have a working lightsaber. Now, side tip. With 3D models, sometimes you don't have a screw like some of the other electronic ones to lock the blade in place. So what I did is I wrapped around one of those mini hair ties or rubber bands around the bottom and like just gently kind of twisted it into the actual emitter. It stays in place better. You can actually like swing it around a little bit without the blade sliding and flying out. And there you have it. that's how you can make your own lightsaber. Quick shout out to Dungeons and Starships for the Sabine, Baylan, and Shin lightsaber models. They're great. And if you want to get your hands on the Stellan Geos lightsaber, wait for me to get a successful print first, and then I'll let you know.